What is, if I come to your store, Maria, and you discover I've got a trade-in, at what point do you ever go out and look at my car?
Yes, we do a walk around.
You do a walk around, and what do you do on that walk around?
We just walk around and point out little things without saying anything. The
Okay.
customer will eventually be like, oh yeah, that happened, and start explaining and devaluing their own car.
I was taught to do that in 1983. How many years before you were born was 1983? Way before you were born, right? It was a good idea in 1983. It's no longer a good idea. It's a bad idea. Now, the motions will all be the same, but instead of doing it silently and just pointing at stuff, here's what I want you to say. I want you to say, hey, John, you've got dings and dents like everybody else in the state of Texas. This is evidence that you parked your car somewhere. And just shut up. He may want to talk about it, he may not. I don't care. Because here's what I'm going to say next. John, have you looked into what it would cost to get these fixed? What's the customer going to say? In most cases. No.
He says nothing.
Say again?
I said no.
No, of course. Nobody does, John. However, the smaller ones are 50 or 60 bucks. The larger ones are 150. You've got about 10 of them. Now, John, you may have coverage that'll fix all these dings and dents for you at no cost to you, dramatically increasing the value of your trade. Did you happen to purchase a paintless dent repair policy?
No.
Well, the number one answer to that is what is it? The number two answer is no, I didn't. Say, too bad, would have made your car worth more. You'd be glad to know the next vehicle you purchase from Clay Cooley will have this coverage complimentary for a year, and you can extend it out to 3 or 5 years. Now, what have I just done there in about 5 sentences? What have I done to their expectations for their car? Lowered them?
No, I didn't.
By the way, did I say a bad word about their car?
No.
Okay, what have I done to the value of our car?
Please.
And what have I done for our opportunity to increase the coverage from 3 to 5 years? I've set management up to increase the length of the coverage. Maria, you see how that's much different from what you've been taught?
Yeah.
This is way more effective. Okay, what if you see scraped up wheels? It's an easy formula. Hey, Fernando, you got scraped up wheels. This is evidence you've been through a fast food drive-through. Happens to everybody in Texas. Did you happen to look into what it would cost to get these fixed?
Yeah, but it was so expensive.
Okay, then I'm gonna guess you didn't purchase cosmetic wheel repair, did you? Had you, if it would have fixed these wheels at no cost to you, made your car worth a whole lot more, okay? But you'll be glad to know that your next vehicle will come with cosmetic wheel repair complimentary for a year. You can stretch that coverage out to 3 or 5 years. You see how easy this is once you get the formula down. Fernando, how many do you have? You got one. Where's the other one, Fernando? You don't have it. No chance of finding it. Well, the reason wait a minute. Did you happen to purchase key replacement?
No.
Okay. The reason I'm asking you is those things are $300, $400, $500 to replace. Okay? The more keys you have, the more valuable your vehicle. You'll be glad to know your next vehicle will come with key replacement for a year. Okay? Lose 1, 2 key fobs, we'll replace them at no cost to you. It'll be more convenient to keep, and it'll also keep your resale value up because the more keys you have, the more valuable your vehicle. Do you see how this is more effective than the silent trade walk, which lost its effectiveness in 1994? You still weren't born, were you?
No.
Okay.